All right, hello. Today, what I thought I would do is give you a little tour of my scarves. Now, I am not a huge collector of things because I just don't want all the clutter, and there's a lot of reasons for that. But one thing I do love, and this is almost a holdover to a certain extent from my days in court when I would get dressed up, I love scarves. And so I have quite a collection of silk scarves. And last weekend I saw my sister and she gave me some scarves that she got from a lovely person. And that's her story to tell, so I'll let her tell that. But I feel like today is a great day to show you some of my scarves and then maybe iron a scarf, because there's a trick to it. You need to be careful when you're ironing a silk scarf and also when you're cleaning one. So these are my silk scarves and this is how I store them, and this is not the best way to do it, but what I do is I normally roll them up and keep them in the box and I cover it with plastic. I made the box myself. I should have also made a lid, which would solve a lot of the problems I have, because this gets stored in my closet on the shelf, and what winds up happening is stuff lands on top of the scarves inside the box. Like, for example, this beautiful scarf. So this is a relatively recent purchase. I got this from Jarvis Jansen, which any of you who are familiar with Chateau de Lalande and Stephanie Jarvis on the Chateau Diaries, which is one of my favorite YouTube channels, they have started selling products, which I think that's a great idea. They sell kitchen products now and things like that. And they also started selling silk scarves made from her father's paintings. And he's passed away, I want to say 9 or 10 years ago, a guy named Derek Jarvis. And he painted a series of paintings that they are now turning into silk scarves. And this is the one I bought. So this is called Tea Party, is the name of this painting. And, oh, he died in 2009. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see it. Really beautiful artwork, and now it's in a scarf format. So this is the scarf. It came in this really lovely box, and I haven't really taken it out. Normally what I do when I buy something new, no matter what it is, I take it out and I take the tags off and I get it ready to wear. So I haven't taken this all the way out yet, but it's a really big square. Look how beautiful. Ah, I'm gonna unfold it. Ah, look at that. I don't know, do I have it this, maybe it goes this way, I think. Yeah, it goes this way. Look at that, how beautiful. Gosh, it's beautiful. So pretty. This one, I don't know if I will roll it up and put it in the box with all the other scarves. Maybe at some point. Right now I'm going to put it back in this box. And I'm just going to hang on to it like that for a bit until I can get these organized a little better. But isn't it beautiful? So pretty. Beautiful. I'll just lay it on top of the... Gosh, they did a good job of this. And the box is really nice too. It's green on the inside, but anyway. So I don't collect many things. That's one of the things I do collect, is a silk scarf. I have a silk scarf collection. And this is always a lot of dust on the plastic that's over top of it. I'll fold it here so it doesn't get dust on the scarves. So one of the things about silk scarves is they really have a tendency to crease, and the material is delicate. So I think what we'll do today is I'll show you some of my scarves just for the fun of it, and then I'll show you how I iron them and then how I store them in this box. Okay, so one of the things I love is I love an echo scarf, and I have quite a few of them. This is one I recently got. Isn't it pretty? She is so gorgeous. I love it. I love it. So pretty. match. I love silk scarves because they can elevate an outfit and you can get them pretty inexpensively, but that is a beautiful Echo silk scarf. Then I do love me some Kate Spade. I do. And here is a gorgeous one. I probably ought to be wearing one. This is a really nice one too. Multicolored playing cards. I just love it. I think it's beautiful. So beautiful. Maybe we'll iron one of these. Recent purchase. I love this one. So pretty. I love the print where it says Kate Spade on the front. This is a scarf I've had. This is Kenneth Cole. I've had this for eons and I used to wear it all the time. And court is so pretty. When you look at it, it has you know, martinis and cigars, and the sun on it is smoking a cigar. I don't know if you can see it, how well you can see that. The sun is smoking a cigar. I think that's hysterical. She has been folded up too. I don't know. Don't remember the last time I wore this, but that has been folded, which is not my norm there. Okay. Let me see if I can find. These are, normally I store them like this, rolled up, although this has been flattened because I had a box on top of it. I have really some fun scarves. This is one I got recently, and I bought it at a secondhand shop, and I got it for, I don't know, 10 bucks. Normally, I don't pay a lot of money for my silk scarves, for the most part. And I don't have any Hermes scarves or anything like that. I have some that are Hermes inspired, but this one, I just love it so much. And I got it really inexpensively from a secondhand store. It's Bernie of New York, and I just love it. It's an oblong scarf, a rectangle. Maybe we'll iron this one today. It's very sheer, very delicate. I love it. It needs to be ironed. Now I have one in here that I want to show you. What scarf is this? Oh, gosh, this is a gorgeous scarf. Where are you at, baby? I know you're in here. It's the very first scarf I ever bought. It's a square. Oh, here it is. This is it. This is the very first scarf I ever bought. And I bought it with money I got as a gift when I graduated from law school. And this is also a Kenneth Cole. I guess I went through a phase. I love the colors of this. And my sister, she needs to be ironed a bit too, I can see. My sister gave me one that has similar colors this past weekend. Well, I love that color pattern. I have another one like this. I love this one. This one is also rolled up. Oh, so beautiful. Wear this many times. I love it. Love it. She was rolled. And you can see when you roll the scarf, it still has some wrinkles and creases, but they're not as sharp. And so it doesn't damage the fabric quite as much, in my opinion. Maybe I'll fold this 1 1/3. And that's the other thing. Periodically I'll go through and I'll refold them so they don't live their whole lives with that fold pattern. My sister gave me one this past weekend that has the similar color pattern, color scheme in it, and I love it. I ironed it already because I normally do that. Look at that. This is Pierre Cardin. I just love it. So pretty. It has the burgundy and the pink and the, oh, I love it. A little bit of yellow and a little bit of orange in this one as well. Very pretty. Talbot's has some beautiful scarves. I got this one a few years ago. She is a limited edition scarf. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it just the most beautiful thing? They're so beautiful. They are gorgeous. So very pretty. Talbot's also has another style of scarf that I really, really love. And these are, I think, Hermes inspired. Look at this. This one I folded in half somehow for some reason. I could see this is a timely task because I need to get in here and sort them out a little. I love to wear these around my neck with a beautiful sweater. So pretty. That one's lovely. They are gorgeous. Now, one of my, probably the second scarf I ever bought. This is also an Echo scarf. And I used to have the most gorgeous silk shirt that matched it really well. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I've worn that a ton as well. Those were the days. Oh, I have so many. With shoes, with tassels, big ones, little ones, with fruit. This one has fruit on it. Pears. So beautiful. This is also a Bill Blass. Who remembers Bill Blass from back in the day? Wow, that's crazy. This one I think belonged to my mother. This is Echo Club 7. So pretty. Now, scarves, also, a lot of times you're gonna have a color palette on a scarf that you wouldn't necessarily buy the whole outfit in that color palette. So for example, I normally don't wear yellowish colors because I'm a cool winter. But this one, this orange one, I just love it. I love the colors. Orange and purple and pink. It's a little 70s, but I don't care. I still love it. And you can see it's been flattened because I've been putting stuff on top of the box. So this is a timely enterprise. This is another one I got from my sister. I normally don't wear yellow, but isn't this beautiful? The colors in it are just so pretty. And I ironed it already. Beautiful. I have some with fringe. This one is a lovely scarf. It's so pretty. I don't remember where I got it. Oh, beautiful. So pretty. Anyway, those are some of my scarves. I have a whole lot more. But these are some of my silk scarves, and what I'm gonna do is get the iron and ironing board, and I'm gonna show you how to iron a silk scarf, because there is a way to do it and a way not to do it. Stick with me, I'll be right back. So, as you can see, I have set up my little ironing board, which I love, collapsible. I don't really iron things, but when I do, I like having this tiny little ironing board. I don't see the point in having a giant ironing board because I don't really iron anything. So yeah, this one works just fine. Probably $12 at your local blah 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 mart. So you can go check that out if you want. I did get a really nice iron. So this iron is a Black & Decker. Obviously this video is not sponsored. Black & Decker iron, and it has a steam and water spray function. I have it set on nylon silk, so on that setting. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my scarf that I have planned to iron for this video, and we will start ironing it quickly. Okay, so first things first. If your scarf is dirty, do not iron it. Or if it has a stain, or say for example, one of the scarves my sister gave me, it has some bleeding. I need to try to get that sorted out before I iron it. And it has a couple of spots on it too. I'm gonna take it to a dry cleaner, see if they can sort that out before I iron it. Because once you iron it, you set that stain. And with silk, forget it, you're done. That's a problem. Washing silk scarves is also tricky because the fabric is so delicate. You can just pull it right apart, so be careful with that. This scarf is already clean and beautiful. There are no stains on it. It's in great shape. It's just a tiny bit wrinkly. So the other thing to talk about is this scarf has, I don't know if you can see it, it has folded over and stitched, flattened edges. So there are no rolls. Some scarves have rolled edges like this one. I'll show you. You see how this scarf has a rolled edge. I don't know how close I can get. Can you see it that way? I don't know. I'll take some up close pictures so you can see. But it has an edge that's not flattened. So when you go to iron the scarf, don't flatten that. Don't iron over it and iron it flat. Some people do that. That's a mistake. And I've heard that it reduces the value of the scarf if you're collecting for financial purposes or you want to keep them like in pristine condition. Don't iron over that. I just love this scarf. I should put one on, but no, it could interfere with my mic. Okay. So I'm now going to proceed to iron this diaphanous scarf, and it is beautiful. It's so pretty. She is beautiful. I don't have the steam setting on because you really don't need a whole lot of heat. This is silk, it's delicate. You don't need a whole lot of heat to get a smooth finish. So I'll just very carefully, see, just that little bit, you can see how smooth the top corner is as opposed to what's right below it. So what I'll do, because this is an oblong scarf, I will pull it here behind the ironing board and I will just iron carefully and then pull it underneath, and that should be good. I of course have cleaned my counters and everything before filming, so there's not going to be any problem because as you can see I'm in the kitchen, which water and silk don't really go together. So make sure everything is clean and dry before you start handling your scarves. I hope you can see how beautiful and smooth it is now. All it takes is a very light hand, low heat, and you have a perfect finish. Look at that. See? A very light hand, low heat, beautifully ironed silk scarf. And then choose your fold spot. You can fold it in half, you can fold it in thirds, however you want to do it. You could roll it like this. Normally what I do is I lay them out on something flat and clean, like my bed or the kitchen table. Maybe it's got a tablecloth on it or a sheet or something, and I very carefully roll them. I know it doesn't look like I've stored them very well recently, but now's a timely scarf maintenance moment because there's been stuff on top of that box which is not good. And so another way you can do it is you can hang them on padded hangers, but the way I do it is I roll them up and I store them loosely inside a long box, and that's how I keep my scarves in good shape, and I've had many of them for 20, 30 years, I would say. Not quite 30 years, I'm not quite that old, but I'm getting there. So, actually yeah, 30 years, oh my God. Anyway, clutch my pearls. Anyway, that's how you take care of your scarves and you keep them in great shape for all your stylish outfits that you want to wear them with. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.